Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Rush. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On third down, going up top. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He tries to take the top off. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Sooners! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rush. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the...
Wide open, he makes the catch. Running toward the tape. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Well, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to for the big-time play.
They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Early in the game, in the first quarter, and you want to run the onside kick. A lot of times, you know what that means? You saw something on tape that you could use against this club. Not only did they see it, they executed it perfectly, and they got the football.
The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it.
And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Rush. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes a catch past the sticks. Got a lot of running room. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Going to the run, it's Bland. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Arkansas 9.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. To throw, it's Cummings. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Finds a man on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hand off from the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Sooners have taken it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get?
And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for space. It's Jolly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
That is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff to the lone back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this. The fake, and he wants to throw. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 35, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to find his man on first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
32, Oklahoma, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Now the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short.
By the quarterback.
Yeah, defensively, this is beautiful. You want want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51. They fake it. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And it's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Eastern Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw, buying some time. And the pass is intercepted. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks! On to attempt to try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing behind by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Smashes through. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
28.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Bland. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The short hands, it's Bland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stay out there to go for it on 4th down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Dances away. He'll let it go down the right side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. To the air. It's Cummings. He's got the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Sooners are in the red zone.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Still looking. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On third down, he'll have to push it downfield. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. Ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. The snap sets up to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Arkansas!